Okay. Good morning. I guess, is it 10 yet? No? Okay, well, I guess we'll wait a few more minutes. I need to turn this burner on anyway.
So, is there anything I need to do to
I'm
help
gonna
you?
wait.
Probably not, because
I'm
you
gonna
got
wait.
it already.
I'm gonna wait till we start and tell them how much water we put in here. I'm just gonna turn the burner on because Chuck's gonna check my stove. It's acting up again. I mean, it's more than just one burner.
So,
Now it's getting hot, I think.
I really like these. Those are really cute.
Yeah, that was.
The roosters.
Isn't that cute? I think it was Carolyn. I think it was it Carolyn? It's, I don't remember her first name, but it's Clemens. Clemens.
Okay.
Yeah, it gave us that.
You sure have got your hand close to the burner, Mary.
Well, it's not wanting to come
We're
on.
going to have to get the Irish potatoes out and start scraping and putting on your burn.
I don't know why that.
I'm so
It
ready
just started
for
at
fall.
last night.
You don't have anything in the oven, do you?
No, I don't.
So, Carla, are you ready to see Bradley and Kinley?
Oh, very,
I
very
know
much.
you are.
Very
Don't
you-
you take a picture of them in that swing?
I will.
Have you
Well,
talked
see
to
it.
them?
Yes. Yeah. They miss me too.
I know they do.
Kinley, she's a mess. She will be mad at me
For-
for a few minutes. She will not smile at me. She will not look at me. She will deliberately look away. It's such an attitude. Reminds me of little Linda. She had attitude right off the bat when she was a baby, and Kinley's got plenty.
That's funny.
Is it 10 yet? You gonna tell us when it's 10?
It's 10.
So we got quiet.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We started rolling just a few minutes before 10. But anyway, I'm Mary,
I'm Linda.
and we're Pinky Mall Sisters in the kitchen, and we are making a chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting today, and it is a dark chocolate. So the recipe on the members page, it's the dark chocolate, but I'm gonna change this one up a little bit because I've already made one chocolate earlier, and it is dark chocolate, and I really don't prefer dark chocolate. Do you, Linda?
No, I like
Yeah,
milk chocolate.
I do too.
Mike likes dark chocolate. You do too, don't you, Carla? Or it's Linda. Linda that likes dark chocolate.
Okay, so I'm using, it calls for 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate, and I'm only using 2 ounces, and I'm gonna put one of them up. Put that back in there, and then I'm using 2 ounces of the sweet, the milk chocolate. So, all right. So I'm gonna chop those up. Just chop them up. It doesn't make any difference what size because it's gonna melt once I put the water in it. So
Well,
I'm
I
just gonna
can't
chop
get
them
that
up,
back
and the
in.
reason I'm chopping them up is so that they'll melt quicker and easier.
So do you melt
So-
those in the microwave or in the
No,
boiler?
I put boiling water over it, but I'm
Do you
gonna.
want me to put the pot on the...
I don't think that one's gonna work. We're gonna have to use that other burner.
Okay, this one over here is on.
It's on. That's what I want.
Okay.
And Linda, that boiler that there on the table, I use 1 3/4 cup of water. All right, and Linda,
And put it on the burner?
let's put all the sugar in there first
Okay.
because I don't want it to burn. I take 1 1/4 cups of light brown, imperial light brown sugar. And this is packed, firmly packed. There, I'll use that. And then I put 1 1/2 cups of imperial extra fine sugar in here. So, and then just stir it, make sure it's stirred good. And then Linda, you can
want this
put it
down?
on the heat and then just stir it. And then I've got 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter in this. And then I'm putting the chocolate. That's 4 ounces of chocolate. Whether you use 2 ounces of dark semi-sweet, and or you can half it, 2 ounces of milk chocolate and 2 ounces of semi-sweet. So I'm putting that in with the butter, and I'm setting that aside.
Mary, do you want this burner turned down?
This is the burner that acts up. So you just
Okay.
Chuck told me last night that he's gonna get somebody to help him pull my stove out and get that serial number out of it. What this is, the water, brown sugar, and extra fine sugar, both Imperial, and we stir it till it starts to boil. And when it starts to boil, I'm going to whisk it and whisk in a half a cup of cocoa, chocolate, powdered cocoa. If for some reason that you do not want it as chocolate is what I made last night, the recipe says a half a cup of Hershey's cocoa powder. I took 2 teaspoons out of this because I'm just trying to lessen the chocolate because it's really chocolate. But if you like it, go by the recipe. So it won't take. It just takes about 2 minutes. I'll go ahead and turn it up again, and we whisk in. But I'll tell you, and you can do it or I can do it. Doesn't matter. But when I put this in here and it starts boiling, it will boil.
Yeah, I'll let
over.
You do it. It's your cake.
It will boil over if you don't take it off the stove, because once this starts boiling, it really comes up. And if you use a bigger boiler, that might not happen. But this is the boiler I wanted to use, and I don't have a bigger one.
Yes, you do.
I do, but I have a bigger one, but it's one of the new products, and we can't put it out yet.
Oh, I thought we could use them.
Oh, well, I didn't know we could use them.
I'm going to change places with you because I don't want that to.
Well,
start.
I wanted to use that other new boiler, but I didn't know we could show them yet.
Well, we're supposed to use them. You're using them. What happens if you happen to be live using them?
I tell you what, I used 2 or 3 things last night that's on the new list, on the new product list, and it was so nice. I thought I wish I could show these today, but I can't. I can't do it yet. They don't want us to. Well, if we'd have used them, they'd have been asking about them.
Yeah. Mary, when do you start getting your baking stuff ready for fall, for the holidays? When do you start buying that?
Oh, let me get out. Did I move wrong, Linda? I'm sorry. The camera lady, we make it hard on her. Linda, probably, I started September. October.
I was going to say, I'm not
Yes.
going to wait too late to buy
Yes.
mine because we might not be.
Right.
Isn't coconut already hard to find?
It's, I hadn't tried because I've got some in the freezer, but yes, it will. It gets, it's hard to find the stuff that when you get ready to start shopping for your holiday stuff. You have to constantly stir this because this is a lot of sugar in this water. So you have to keep stirring that.
This is kind of like an old-fashioned chocolate
Yeah.
cake, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of like I've seen Mama do.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't, that dark chocolate, I'm not that crazy about dark chocolate. I need to let it boil. It's not going to come to a boil if I keep stirring it, but I still don't want it to get, I don't want it to stick.
It happens quick, don't it?
It happens quick. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to take this out.
Looks like it's kind of bubbling around the edges.
Yeah. I'll use my whisk. And when it starts boiling, then that's when I'll take my cocoa, Linda.
Okay.
And I'll take it off the burner because these pans it'll keep cooking. And especially electric stove, it'll keep cooking, so you have to take it off. Because, it almost ran over on me when I fixed that other cake. But anyway, it seems like there's a lot of steps to this, but it's really not complicated either, you know? It's not...
Is this one of our old recipes, Mary?
No, I found this recipe in a cookbook that I've had a long time.
Okay.
I don't know how old it is. but it's not.
I love going through recipes. And
I do too.
It's really time consuming.
Yeah.
Because you got to get all your books out.
Yeah.
And do you put little stickies on yours?
I do, I put sticky, tabs or whatever, and then I'm gonna have to start putting the name on that sticky.
on the sticky or either
Yeah.
on the cover.
Yeah, because then I forget where that recipe is. I put my cocoa. You seen it's boiling. You kind of have to judge yourself. I'm gonna lay it back down there. I turn the burner off, but I'm gonna get it, and then I'm gonna get it off because I don't want it to. But you have to whisk that chocolate, and I did sift the cocoa before I put it in the measuring cup. I sifted it because cocoa powder has a tendency to lump up. So, and you just stir this. I'm gonna let it just a minute boil, just a minute with the burner off, just a little bit. And
It sure smells good.
because when it starts foaming up, then I'm taking it off because that's ready. I must have left it on. Now that bowl with the butter and the sugar, that's what I'm fixing to pour this in.
If you want to hear on the other side.
It'd be right fine. So now I'm going to pour this hot mixture in there. And that will melt the chocolate in the cocoa. I'm just going to leave this there because I'll need it again in a few minutes. We just leave that, set that aside. And Linda, if you'll get that bowl out of the refrigerator, it's got eggs in it.
Okay. Where you want it?
Just put it right here.
Okay, I'll get a rag and wipe that off.
Okay, thank you. Now I put 3 eggs. Crack, you get it for me. That's 3 eggs. I'll probably need that rag again in a minute.
Okay.
I should have got another paper plate here. You know, you can't help when you crack it to get a little bit on the counter there. Okay, thank you, Linda. Well, I could throw it in the trash. Now I'm gonna take that same beater because it doesn't matter. That's why I said just beat these eggs a little bit. Just lightly beat them. And then, I don't want that to fall out. A cup of sour cream. And let's see here. Put a cup of sour cream in here. I knew it was gonna fall. It's okay. And Linda, if you will get the vanilla, please.
Okay.
It's, I think it's over there somewhere.
Do you use your eggs at room temperature for baking?
You're supposed to, and I do a lot of the times, but I didn't this morning, but you're really supposed to, because it lowers the temperature of your batter. It makes your batter cold when you put it in the refrigerator.
Are you done with this?
I'm through with that, yes. But I didn't this morning, but yes, you should. Oh yeah, vanilla. And you put 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And my beater got stuff there, if you don't mind, Linda. And you just whisk this together.
Are you through with the teaspoon measure?
I think I'm gonna need it again over here.
Okay.
But I just kind of beat this together. And then I'm gonna set this aside. When I was doing this and dirtying all these bowls and dishes, I said, "Oh, Linda wouldn't like this. This is our bike." I dirty a lot of dishes, but
Well, you
I
have
do it
to
in
when you cook.
yeah,
You do.
your steps. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside.
We didn't have many yesterday, though.
No, we didn't. That was good. What did it do? Fall. That
Making a mess.
yeah. That's Mary. You know, that's Mary. I'm gonna. I know what I do with that because all of them are through with. I'll use that in that way.
Those tamales were good yesterday,
They
wasn't
were
they?
delicious. I ate another when I got home. Now
Somebody stole one of mine.
Oh really? Okay. All right.
She's being quiet.
Who would that be, Carla?
Yeah.
Linda, would you hand me a clean cup towel out of that bottom drawer?
Yes.
I've had all this stuff in this bowl, and I just kind of like to
Is
wipe
that
it
okay,
out.
or
Yeah,
you
that's
have
fine. I just had all this stuff in there, and I just thought. All right. Now, this is the batter part. This is 2.5 cups of flour,
Is it all-purpose?
all-purpose flour. Let me look at that recipe. Make sure, because I changed this up a little bit. Flour. Where's the flour? It's 3 cups. What did I say?
2.5.
3 cups. I knew when I seen the thing, I said, that says 3. It's 3 cups of all-purpose flour.
And I didn't.
Is
find
that a teaspoon?
out.
That's okay. It's 2 teaspoons of baking soda. With that one. 2 teaspoons of baking powder as well. Could have let you done that. And 1 teaspoon of salt, Linda. If you'll put that in there, please. I'll put this up. And
Almost got too much.
it's all right. And then we'll just whisk this together. So,
Yeah, that just kind of distributes stuff.
right. Now, Linda, if you will hand me that pan right over there,
Okay.
please. This is a 9 by 13 inch pan. And you take parchment paper and form it into your pan and leave some overlapping so you can remove the cake with the paper.
Okay.
Now, I put shortening. I did Crisco shortening. You can use butter, anything you want to grease the pan before you put the parchment paper down. And the reason for that is for this paper to stick to it. It sticks to the paper and it forms better. If you tried to put this parchment paper in here, you would not get it to lay down. Once you get the batter in there, it would, but to form. And then I sprayed the parchment paper with Baker's Joy. It's the flour and let me see if I show y'all. This is what I use. I'm sure there's other brands, but this has the flour in it.
That's like 4 cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know? Mama's got a recipe for this.
Yep. She sure
that
has.
we used to use, and she just kept it in the refrigerator.
Is it in our cookbook?
I think it's in our.
think it
I
is.
think it's in our cookbook.
You remember that year she gave us that little brush with the
Yes.
little container
Yeah.
in it to put
Yeah.
that in so
Yeah.
we could brush.
Right.
I still have mine.
It's shortening and flour mixed together already like a paste, and then when you get ready for it, you use it instead of this. But I didn't do that. I used this time. Okay. All right. So
Do you want me to move this? Or?
we're going to use it in just a minute. This is my chocolate. It's all, the butter and the chocolate is melted. Now, you might want to move that a little bit, I guess, because now I'm putting the sour cream and eggs, and this is hot and this is cold. So you got to stir.
Temperate.
You got to stir while you put it in there. I hope I didn't do wrong. I cooled it down a little bit. I think I'm going to add a little bit in here because I don't want this to clabber on me. To cool it off because this is cold.
Yeah, because that's got those cold eggs and sour cream in it.
Yeah. It didn't do that on me last night, but I think what happened was that I let it sit there longer.
Yeah.
You don't want to, if this is really hot, don't pour this cold with these eggs in it. I let it sit there a little bit longer when I did that one last night, but I'm trying to get it chilled off. And if you have your eggs, that was another thing I done. I had my eggs at room temperature when I done that cake last night.
And you can tell by the bowl
Yeah.
when it starts to cool down. Do you want me to pour it or stir it or?
Yeah, I want you to stir it whenever I
Okay.
pour it in there. it's still not, it's still pretty cold. So. All right, stir it and I'll pour it.
This is a thin cake.
It's very thin. Well,
thin batter.
When you get through, it won't be thin. When you get when I mix it all together.
Oh, when you get the other
yes,
stuff in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is thin. It is
wasn't
thin.
even thinking about you got to
Yeah.
still add the flour.
It is thin. It is a little thinner than most of your batter, but it's not like you would think. I'm raking it to my spoon. I should have a spatula. Okay. Okay. All right, thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
Now you're gonna have to do the same thing when I
Okay,
put this
when you
flour.
put that.
I'm gonna get a spoon because this is the hardest part is getting that flour incorporated.
What
Okay.
do you want me to spoon it in and let you
That's
sprinkle?
okay.
Let
You're doing a good
whisk?
job unless you want to do this.
No,
You're doing a good
I just
job.
didn't want
No, you're
to
doing
take
great.
over your recipe.
No, it takes both of us to make this, girl. You just have to, and just stir it till you get it all in there. It thickens it up a lot.
Yeah.
You can feel it. Can't
Yeah,
you?
it's getting thicker.
Yeah. And it really don't take two people, because one person could do this, but it sure does make it nice to have somebody to help.
No, most cooks don't have a
No.
sous chef in the kitchen or helper.
Just gradually add it in there. Is your arm getting tired? Do you want me to do it?
You know what I was thinking?
What was you thinking?
I wouldn't be using this whisk. I'd be using my cordless mixer.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're not supposed to beat it, and with the
okay.
mixer, it would be beating it, and you're supposed to stir, and that's why. And actually, it probably should have been done with the spoon, but it's hard to do to incorporate that, because I thought the same thing, Linda. I said,
Yeah, times have
But you're
sure
not
changed. They would have been beating it with
Yeah,
a spoon
yeah.
in Molly's days
Yeah,
and Mama's
yeah,
too.
Yeah. No, you don't want to. That's what my recipe said. You don't beat it with the mixer.
This
Can
is
you
a
tell?
bowl full, isn't it?
It is. It's a bowl full.
I'll let you finish it.
Okay. And it's getting thick too. You can tell that, can't you?
Yeah, it is.
Just get that flour in there. And it would have been easier with the mixer, but
You're done with this, right?
I am done with that, Linda. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, you just pour it in here now. It's a pan full, but it does not run over.
You need a spatula or a bowl scraper?
Yeah, find the bowl scraper in there. Be great. Thank you, Linda. I'll pass that over to you. These bowl scrapers are so nice.
I know.
Just get it all out of there. Okay. Oh, you want to take? That's little Linda's finger. She loves chocolate. She may like that dark chocolate. Do you? All right. So, Linda, if you'll open the oven door for me, we will get this cake in the oven. And you set it for 30 to 35 minutes. Said I check it at 30 minutes. And then now we'll do the icing. I've got one already baked.
Are you going to need this bowl for the icing?
Nope. Okay. All right. You need, I'm going to turn this recipe in case I have to go back and look at it. Okay, if you will hand me the mixer. I guess we need the mixer first.
Yeah, let me get my camera set.
Okay. It's plugged up over there, Linda. I'm sorry.
Linda need some help?
I can move it. It was plugged in.
I had it plugged in. I use you can use electric mixer or you can use a stand mixer. If you use a stand mixer, you use a pedal. Thank you, Linda. I have two.
You already got your stuff in there, don't
Yeah,
you?
I got 2 sticks of butter because they need to be softened, so I put them in here early, and then 1/8 ounce of cream cheese, and they both need to be softened, and so we're gonna beat them to the. You can set it right here if you don't mind, Linda. Thank you. This is gonna be our peanut butter frosting.
Did you lock your thing over there?
I hadn't got it locked. Okay. You want to cream the cream cheese and butter till it's smooth.
Yeah.
So that's why you need to make sure that it's soft before you start beating it. Because if it's not soft, you're gonna have little lumps
Absolutely.
of cream cheese or butter.
It won't be smooth and creamy.
No.
You know, I used to use the whisk attachment, but I usually always use that paddle now. Do you?
Yeah. I do, and I did the same thing, Linda. I did the same thing. I think I remember asking you one time.
Yeah, it's so much easier to clean.
Yeah.
Now, if you're beating egg whites or something like that, you need the whisk.
Right.
But I use my paddle a lot more than I do the whisk.
Yeah.
What did you set the oven for?
350.
Oh,
And
we
did
didn't.
you set the
No,
timer?
we did
didn't.
not.
Thank you.
Thank you, Linda.
So
Well, it was somebody else asked.
I'm gonna set it for 25 minutes because it's probably been in there 5 minutes, and we'll test it. You can take a toothpick and test it for doneness, or you can take a cake tester, which I have right here, to test if it's done. It takes 30 minutes, or no, I cooked it 35 minutes. Okay, because it is thick. Okay.
You know what I made after y'all left yesterday?
What did you make?
I made apple cinnamon muffins.
Ah, I know that was good.
They were so good.
I know it was. Now, let me see. I forgot what I got to do first. Let's see, peanut butter and vanilla. All right, the vanilla. I put the peanut butter.
Okay. Here's the vanilla.
Thank you, Linda.
You need the
I just need 1 teaspoon of vanilla in this. This is 1.5 cups of creamy peanut butter. This is what I used. Let me do this. So I just put this peanut butter in here. So
We've had a lot of people asking where to buy cookbooks. Yeah, we have.
go to our website, PinkyMallsKitchen.com, and scroll down to the close to the end, and it'll say products. It even shows a picture of our cook. Don't it just show a picture of our cookbook? Yeah, shows a picture of our cookbooks, and click on that. It'll take you to the store.
Now, not all the recipes that we make live are in this cookbook, but we do have a lot of really good recipes.
They're all online, right. They're all online, and where you can print them. If you're a member, you can print the recipes. Alrighty. Now, I guess I'm through with that, Linda. If you don't mind taking it. And this is vanilla. Thank you.
Welcome.
And I put a teaspoon of vanilla in this. I'm through with that. Well, it don't matter anything. Okay, now I'm gonna beat this together. The butter, cream cheese, and peanut butter. Well, here's one. I already had one out. All right, now I now got to scrape down the sides.
That looks so good.
Ooh, don't that look good?
Almost reminds me of peanut butter fudge.
Yeah. Get all that in the middle. Can you see? Stir it up again. I got some on the back of my hand. Now because I got it on my mouth. Wash my hands. Okay. All right. Forgot which. This is backwards to me. I was thinking my speed was up here. Now I've got 2.5 cups of powdered sugar.
It's locked.
Mary, I have a question. That extra cream cheese out there, do you need that, or is that just a...
Well, I've got 2 cakes.
Oh, okay. Okay,
And
so you're going to make another one.
So
Okay.
after I get off camera, I got to make this again for the other cake. But I didn't want to double it because I didn't want to confuse y'all. So that's why that it's. I've got the cream cheese out, getting soft, and I'm going to gradually add this in here too, because you know what happens if I turn this on and put powdered sugar in it. So you want to do it kind of slow to get that stirred up in there. I thought I might use that guard there, but I'm not.
Okay.
Have you ever got your spoon or your spatula hung in there?
To it.
Oh, I have. And it just, it upsets me because I start panicking where to turn it off, because I got to get it out of there.
It doesn't make a lot of fuss if it's on low, but if it's on,
I
if it's
know.
on high, you're going to definitely know it.
It starts slanging everything. But
You might end up with a bent spoon.
yeah, tore up mixer. But you just gradually add this in here while it's kind of on low. And once I get it all in there, I may add some more powdered sugar. I do want to put a pinch of salt though in there. I think I put on the recipe a fourth teaspoon. Now, I put unsalted butter in here, but if you use salted butter, don't add your little bit of salt. So that's your preference. If you want to use salted butter, don't put salt in. If you want to use unsalted, it does need a little salt.
Yeah. And it helps cut down on the sweetness too, a little bit.
Yeah. I don't mean just be taking this over. You could be putting this in here for me.
Well, that's all right.
You can put the rest of that in there, Linda. Let me pick it up and do the sides. Get the sides out.
Braden decided to rearrange my refrigerator while I was gone.
Oh, really?
No.
He hid all my butter. I couldn't find it anywhere.
Go ahead and put some in there in the middle if you don't mind.
So did you have to,
Did you ask him where he put it?
Yeah. He put it in the butter container, but I never put it in the butter container.
That's where he's supposed to be.
I know, but he rearranged all my condiments.
Oh.
And then this morning I got out the eggs, and he even rearranged my eggs inside the carton.
He likes to cook. He does.
Yeah, but he's going to have to grow up and get his own kitchen.
Because you are an organized person and you like it the way you want it, don't you? Okay. I can tell you right now, I'm probably going to add some more powdered sugar to this.
so
Let's
do
see.
you need your powdered sugar thing
Let's
over
see.
here?
I don't know. It might be okay. I'm gonna whip it a little bit more because I did not sift my powdered sugar, and I usually do, and I didn't because that was a fresh bag of Imperial sugar, and I usually do sift it, but I seen 1 or 2 little lumps in there.
Did you?
Yep. So it is best for me to sift it, but I did not sift that. Try to get some
several people have said it's about time for a singing and playing piano video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll have
We do need to
um,
plan that. We should have planned it while Carla was here.
Yeah, we should have.
Uh,
And we didn't get any singing from you girls while
Yeah,
we
we
were in
was on that
Mississippi
trip,
on our
yeah.
trip.
yeah.
I wasn't feeling 100%.
Yeah.
I know you wouldn't.
Anyway,
I was really glad I got to go though.
Yeah, I am too.
It was nice seeing family.
yeah.
Family's very important to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It is to us too. Okay.
I think the older you get, the more
Yeah.
you realize
I
that.
think so too,
It
Linda.
absolutely is.
Okay, I think I've got about all I can get off of that paddle.
Catherine was so sweet, wasn't
Yes,
she?
was.
Yeah.
Aw.
She is. She's a little all girl. Okay. All right. Now, if you'll take that off of the pet for me, if you don't mind.
Thank you, Linda.
Okay, yeah, get Linda to move that. Okay, now this is what I'm using on the next one. Okay, now I was going to do this morning. This is one thing I forgot to do this morning. Usually when I cook a cake like that, I just frost it in the pan. But I'm gonna do this one different.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put it on top of this. And I had planned on doing this ahead of time, but this is one thing I forgot to do. I'm just gonna cover that pan with that. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Linda?
Like
Yes.
the way you got it turned?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Just turn it under. I'm making a tray. I didn't have a tray that would fit the whole thing.
Yeah, when you're making a big, like a sheet cake or
Yeah.
something, this is an excellent idea.
So I'm just going to put it on this. Now, if you'll hand me that cake off at the table, Linda. This is the cake. This is what the cake looks like whenever you take it out of, and just put it on the table somewhere, it doesn't matter. When that cake that's in the oven will look like this, except it will be a little bit lighter cake because I use half and half.
That's a big cake.
And you just pick it up like this. I'm going to dump it. Y'all gonna see me make a mess. All right, there you go. I'm a little brave. Anyway, so this is the cake. Didn't get it quite even, but it's even enough. All right, we're just gonna frost it.
That looks really beautiful.
And Linda, the dark chocolate, the mat that I cut the chocolate up. Would you use that knife and just no? I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna use this. You might not want to use this.
Nope,
I'll
I don't.
use this.
You want some shards of chocolate?
Yes, to put on top of it. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll use that in a few minutes. That was another thing I did not get done this morning.
Don't put that bowl in the water.
Which one? The
one
peanut
side-
butter?
Yes.
You're gonna lick it, aren't you?
I am, but not on camera like my sister.
All right.
That's a lot of icing.
It
for
is
one
a lot.
cake.
It is a lot.
But I guess if you're gonna cover the sides, you need it.
Yeah. You wouldn't have to cover the sides. You could just swirl, and you can leave it in the pan. You can leave it in the
Yeah.
pan. But anyway, I'm just gonna cover it. You can get Linda, get that cake thing out here, and you can help me. Just go around it. You do that end, and I'll work on this end. So, anyway, if you like chocolate and peanut butter, This is a chocolate peanut butter cake. I can't tell on that side. Do we need to turn it around?
Probably.
Okay. Get one more little dab here. Okay. Let's turn it around. Do this side. It's, if you want a lot of icing, it pretty near takes it to ice on all sides. You know, if you take it out like this. And you know what I've done a lot of times, Linda, and you probably have too. When you make a cake like this in the 9 by 13 inch pan, I cut it in half and make a layered cake.
Oh, yes,
a layered
yes. I've done that before.
Square
too.
cake. So there's just all kind of ways.
But this is a very thick layer.
Yes, it is.
It's a very thick layer, so your pieces
be
don't have to be as big.
Yeah.
Because you've got a lot of cake in it.
So I'm just going to swirl it around.
I left some extra on there for you,
I left
Carla.
a little bit on there for you, Carla. Now we'll do that chocolate.
Okay. You want the dark or the...
I guess I'll put the dark on there.
Well, now this is milk. I guess the dark is over there.
Okay. Is it? Yeah, this is the dark.
Is
but I
this
need
the
to
one
wipe
you
this up.
used?
Yeah. Just give me a rag, please. Or a paper towel or something. Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
That looks so pretty.
It
Thank
does
you.
look pretty.
All right. In my little mat. Well, you know what? I was going to say I'd use a smaller mat. But that's okay. I'm not putting much. Matter of fact, I'm not even using that knife. That's right. I was going to use this. I'm just wanting a few. Linda's afraid I'm gonna cut my hand, and hey, she has a right to think that. You know what? I don't think.
Someone suggested using a vegetable peeler.
That's what I use is a
A
vegetable
vegetable
peeler.
Well, get
Yeah.
one out of that drawer over there, please.
That's what I use is a vegetable peeler.
It's that blue one, blue handle one. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. There we go. Thank you. Whoever mentioned that.
Yeah, those are beautiful little curls.
Mm-hmm. Don't want a whole lot. You just want it for decoration.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
I was gonna wait and try it off camera, but since
They
No,
mentioned it.
that's what I
Thank
use.
y'all. Thank
Yeah.
y'all. Thank y'all. I'm not really a baker like Linda, so
Oh, you are too.
I don't try a lot of new things. This I'll work with this later on something else. Okay, I guess we through. That knife goes in the and we'll get a picture of it, and then we'll cut us a piece.
It's gorgeous. That'd be a beautiful dessert to take somewhere, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. I'm planning a cake now that we're gonna take to the family reunion this year.
Oh, that's right. That's coming
Yeah.
up pretty soon.
It ain't gonna be
isn't it?
long to the Lemon reunions in October. It's the first Saturday in October, and this year is the 1st of October.
Oh.
So it'll be the end of September.
Right.
Whenever I have to start baking for
Now,
it.
I only want a bite, Mary, so don't cut me a whole piece. I don't want to waste it.
Well, do you want the end piece?
Not necessarily. Just a little tiny sliver.
Well, we'll all get some, but
That's beautiful.
and it's really chocolate. So, all right, Linda. There's you some peanut butter, some more peanut butter. And let me turn it around where they can see what it looks like cut. There. You want some milk, Linda?
No, thank you. I have some water. That's gorgeous, Mary.
Well, I'm going to taste it, but I don't like dark chocolate. But I'm going to taste it because the one that's in the oven now is what I'll be eating.
It's very rich, and that chocolate, to me, it doesn't really taste bitter at all.
Honestly, with the peanut butter frosting, it blends. It works a lot better than I expected it to.
Peanut butter is such a predominant flavor.
It overpowers that dark chocolate. So that's good. It is good. It's better than what I thought because I don't like dark chocolate. But it was delicious. So hopefully y'all can. That I went slow enough. Y'all got the ingredients, but if you're a member, you can get it. You can go to your members page and print it out. So we thank y'all so much for joining us. Don't forget to count your blessings, and we
Try
love y'all.
this cake. It's delicious.
We'll see you next week or tomorrow.
We'll be out and about tomorrow.
Out and about tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.